Hello and welcome to SG Speechless. Today's video has been marbled green skin combos. Let's get into this video. This video is going to be combos for the marbled green super level style from this season's Battle Pass Chapter 6 Season 2. All combos will be shown off in-game at the end of the video. Make sure to keep a timestamp, description and the comments down below as well. The marbled green super level style can be found in the Battle Pass on the bonus rewards on page 7, as you can see right here. So I made two combos for each of the skins. So that's Valentina, Fletcher Kane, Keisha Cross, Big Dill and then finally Joss. Let's get into the first combo, which is for Valentina, part of the Robber Queen set, and the style I'm using is the Valentina. Basically the difference is it basically changes her hair colour and her gloves. Standard style gives you black, this one gives you red or pink for the hair and then black gloves, and then Spectre gives you red hair. And so the pink hair, so it's totally up to you which one you want to use hairstyle wise. Colour wise, so I thought I'd just use the standard for the black, and the mask is on for me, you can turn it off, and super level style is a marbled green Valentina, as you can see here. Backbling is Crystal Llama, part of the Getaway Gang set introduced in Chapter 1, Season 8. This backbling works nicely with this style if you use the Crystal Emerald, as you see here for the green. Pickaxe for this combo is Flawless, part of the 24k set introduced in Chapter 1, Season 8. Battle Pass and is Lux's pickaxe from that season. Works nicely for the black, gold and also the jewel on the top of the pickaxe. Goes nicely with the Valentina skin, as you can see on her bag. Glider for all combos is Bullet Rider from this season's Battle Pass, part of the Golden Gunslinger set, and it's Outlaw Midas's glider using the standard style to keep it golden or fully golden. Contrail for all combos is Big Score, part of the Maverick Mastermind set introduced in Chapter 4 Season 4's Battle Pass. Is Nolan Chatz's contrail from that season. Use any other contrail that could be gold themed, green themed or no contrail, because I know some players don't like to use contrails altogether. If you want a green one, you can use Burn Down, use Stygian Burn Down. That would work nicely for the green if you want to use a green one, for example. Let's move on to the first weapon wrap now, which is Golden Ascension for the Golden King set introduced in Chapter 5 Season 2. This weapon wrap is animated and reactive, as you see here. It starts green and it gets golden throughout the game, which works nicely for the green and the gold design. Let's move on to combo number 2 for marbled green Valentina. Now, for this one, I thought I'd use Golden Gambit, part of the Golden Touch set introduced in Chapter 2 Season 5 and it's Marigold's backbling. I'm using the default, so it's not reactive, so basically it stays black and gold. But if you do want it reactive, you basically start off fully black and it'll get golden throughout the game. Totally up to you which one you want to use, reactive or non-reactive. Pickaxe is Solid Scratch, part of the Swolecat set introduced in Chapter 2 Season 2's Battle Pass, and Meowscles pickaxe from that season. Works nicely for the black and gold design. Let's move on to the second weapon wrap now. It's this one right here, which we bought in the item shop. Golden Black, part of the Undercover Summer set introduced in Chapter 2 Season 7 and is Midsummer Midas's weapon wrap. It's reactive, it starts off fully black and throughout the game it gets more golden. Let's move on to combo number 3 now. We're now on to the second skin, which is Fletcher Kane. And for Fletcher Kane, I'm using the second style, Midnight Fletcher Kane, for the black fur. You can use the Fletcher Kane standard for the white and grey, and the All Full Moon for the grey, for the brown. Would work nicely, brown and white, but I decided to go with the black and grey, as you can see right here. Cloak is off for me. I always prefer to use it without a cloak, but you can use obviously Fletcher Kane with one if you'd like to. And then obviously super level style is marbled green. Backbling is Wolfpack, part of the Full Moon set introduced in Chapter 1 Season 6's Battle Pass, and is Dye's backbling from that season. He was the tier 100 skin. Definitely my favourite backbling to use with Fletcher Kane. This works nicely for the black, white and gold design. Pickaxe is Golden Scythe, introduced in Chapter 2 Remix. Works nicely for the black and gold design. Let's move on to the weapon wrap now for combo 3, which is Greed, part of the Midas Revenge set introduced in Chapter 2 Season 2 and is Oro's weapon wrap, using it for the gold and black design. Let's move on to the fourth combo now. For this one, I thought I'd use Solid Skull, part of the Most Wanted set introduced in Chapter 4 Season 1. I'm using a Stage Eliminator's Crown. To get this, you need to get 100 eliminations and a victory royale in the time the Most Wanted event was around, before it ended. And if you did that, you'd have this stage. If you don't have this one, you can use the Mystique Skull from Chapter 2 Season 4's Battle Pass if you do own that one or played in that Battle Pass and got Mystique. Pickaxe is Gilded Shadow, part of the Undercover Summer set introduced in Chapter 2 Season 7. works nicely for the black and gold design. This can be bought in the item shop and is Midsummer Midas's weapon wrap. Let's move on to the weapon wrap now for this combo, which is Elysium, or Elysium, I can't ever remember how to say it, but either way, part of the Underworld King set, introduced in Chapter 5, Season 2, and it's one of Hades' weapon wraps from that season. Works nicely for the black, gold, and green design. Let's move on to combo number 5. Now we're now onto the third skin, which is Keisha Cross, but the Brainy Biker set, and I'm using a Slap Juice Keisha Cross style with the helmet on and the super level marbled green Keisha Cross. You can also use the Slap Keisha Cross or the Keisha Cross. Don't really know what much the difference is. Not really, maybe a little bit of the actual clothing changes, but either way, I'm using the helmet on. You can use the helmet off if you'd like to. Back bling is Zoe Trophy, Icon Series back bling, part of the Booga set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 7. Works nicely for the gold and also the black of the pug as well, which is pretty cool. Back bling works nicely with this style. Pickaxe is the Vault Guardian, part of the Getaway Gang set, introduced in Chapter 4, Season 1, and works nicely for the black and gold mainly, but silver does work nicely as well. If you don't want to use this one, you can use the Gold Crow as an alternative. Let's move on to the weapon wrap now for this combo, which is Midas Memory, part of the Golden Ghost set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 2's Battle Pass, and is Midas's weapon wrap from that season, using it for the black and gold design. Let's move on to combo number 6 now. And for this one, I thought I'd use a Birthstone backplate, part of the Undercover Summer set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 7, using the colour Emerald, as you see here, for the green. Pickaxe is Golden Daggers, part of the Golden Touch set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 5, and it's Marigold's Pickaxe, using it for the black and gold design. Let's move on to the 6th weapon wrap now, using this for the green, gold, and black design, which is Ooze, part of the TMNT set, introduced in Chapter 5, Season 1, and was a part of the Cowabunga event pass in that season, and was on the premium track. There's a nice animated and reactive weapon wrap as well. Let's move on to the 7th combo now. We're now on to Big Dill, part of the Battle Brine set, introduced in Chapter 6, Season 2. I'm using Dillinger the Gurk style, but you can use a Chamoy or the Big Dill. Obviously, the only difference really is that the actual mask, as you can see here, there's a bit of flames there. The mask has got an X if you use Dillinger on the eye, and the standards if you want to obviously know like flames or an X, totally up to you. I'm using the mask Balaclava. You can use no mask or the standard mask, it's totally up to you. And obviously super level marbled green once again. Back bling is Rose of Avarice, part of the Rise of Binders set, introduced in Chapter 5, Season 2, using it for the black and gold design. Pickaxe is Outlaws Whip Knives, part of the Golden Gunslinger set, introduced in this season, Chapter 6, Season 2. And his Outlaw Midas's Pickaxe, sticking with the stand style for the black and gold. And this combo is from items that are newer than Chapter 5 all the way up to obviously now Chapter 6 Season 2. Can be either item shop or battle pass. Let's move on to the ref wrap now for this combo, which is this one right here from the Chapter 2 Remix's battle pass, which is the Golden Grin, introduced in Chapter 2 Remix, part of the Swollen Gold set, and is Meowdus's weapon wrap. Works nicely for the black and gold design. Let's move on to combo number 8. Now, for this one, I thought I'd use the Eternal Ranker, introduced in Chapter 5 Season 2 as part of the rank play mode. You could obviously unlock different styles, obviously depending on what rank you finished on. The best one to use is the rank gold, as you can see here, the gold and green. Pickaxe is Challenger's Staff, introduced in Chapter 5 Season 2. I'm pretty sure it's from the rank play mode as well in Chapter 5 Season 2, using it for the black, gold and green design as well. Let's move on to web wrap now for this combo, which is black and green themed Stygian Flame, part of the Flame and Fortune set, introduced in Chapter 5 Season 1's Battle Pass, and is one of Valeria's weapon wraps from that season. Let's move on to combo number 9 now, onto the final skin, which is Joss, part of the Chaotic Concoction set, and the stage we're using is a Fallow Blue Joss. Cone is on and mask is on. You can also use the Gram Stain or even the Joss if you'd like to, and use the cone off or the mask off, totally up to you. And obviously the style is marbled green, and the shading I'm using is Toon, but you can use outline gradient or even the gradient, totally up to you. Back bling is Gold Token, part of the John Wick set, introduced in Chapter 1 Season 9. You got this back bling for doing challenges in a John Wick Bounty LTM all the way back in Chapter 1 Season 9. Pickaxe is Gold Crow, part of the Double Agent set, introduced in Chapter 2 Season 3. As you probably guessed it, using it for black and gold design. Let's move on to the 9th weapon wrap now, which is black and green themed, 1s and 0s, part of the Follow the White Rabbit set, introduced in Chapter 3 Season 1, basically the Matrix weapon wrap. Definitely my favourite black and green weapon wrap I do own. Let's move on to the final combo now. For this one, I thought I'd use the backboard, part of the hang time set, introduced in Chapter 1, Season 9. You can stick with the standard default for the fully blacked out, but I thought I'd go with the henchman, the black and gold, as you can see here. Pickaxe is the greenest onion, a crew series pickaxe, part of the dirt and Macassie set, introduced in Chapter 6, Season 1, and use the Star Auroric Legacy, the black and gold, but you can use any of the other crew pack or crew series pickaxes that have the Auroric Legacy style if you want to, like basic gold and black, or just use any of the gold and black themed pickaxe would work nicely as well. Let's move on to the final weapon wrap now, which is from Chapter 6 Season 2's Battle Pass, Delicious, part of the Bad to the Brian set, using it for the green and gold design. Found out a good gold and black themed weapon wrap, so I thought I'd use this one. That's all the combos done for the marbled green super level style. I'll make sure to get combos done for the other two as well, which is the cracked Crimson and the Outlaw Opal as well, and so obviously most likely at some point this week. If you ever do have any other video suggestions, like see for example skin, backbling, pickaxe, glider / umbrella, contrail or red wrap, or any of the other Fortnite layers, always feel free to let me know in the comments down below. Always down to give something new a go. But anyways, that's pretty decent.